Hi guys! Guess what? I'm back. The itshanood is back for more NYUAD content in my last semester of being an NYUAD student. I've been MIA for like a year or more than a year now, and you're probably wondering, what were you doing? To be honest, I was literally just like really focused on myself. A lot of things were changing, just a lot of things, life things. I feel like I've changed so much since like freshman year, because I'm a senior now, right? So I'm looking back at my old videos of like my campus tour that I did when I was a freshman, or maybe a sophomore, I don't remember. I don't know, I feel like I've changed a lot, gained a lot of wisdom. You know, it's my last semester. Well, anyways, enough yappery. Today's video, I just wanted to give my advice as like a senior now for any incoming freshmen, again, for NYUAD. So the first point I have here is really something I regret. I regret like slacking off a lot in the first couple of years of university. I really was like, I did not care, because I was doing the international baccalaureate program. I focused so much of my energy trying to do really well in high school. I was doing so much. I was so stressed. I didn't want to stress anymore when I came to university. So I really just like laid back. I was so happy. I got into NYUAD. This was my dream. Khalas. But I'm just gonna like not try. And that's exactly what I did. I slacked. I missed so many classes. I didn't submit things on time. Just didn't communicate to the professors. Yeah, I wasted a lot of my first few semesters just being stupid, basically. I think the general advice that so many people give is like, oh, it's, especially for freshman year, oh, freshman year doesn't count to your official GPA, so like have fun. No. My advice is take classes seriously, even from freshman year. Just come to class. A lot of the classes here are not that hard. Maybe unless you're an engineer. Okay, fine. But yeah, I'd say try your best. Like, don't slack off. Try to get a good GPA. It does help quite a bit if you're trying to apply to jobs. Anyways, that's my advice. Try to take classes seriously. I regret that so much. Another thing I'd say is I really encourage you to apply as soon as possible for on-campus roles that you think is, you know, suits your major, suits what you want to do in the future. The amount of positions that are just available here, I think it gives you so many opportunities. Like, it really helps your CV coming out of university. Like, even from freshman year, try applying for research positions. Try applying for like lab assistantships, or I don't know, graphic design, intern, whatever, anything that fits your major and what you want to do. Even if it doesn't, at the end of the day, you get experience from it, you get a little bit of money from it. So you just go on Handshake and see a bunch of on-campus roles that are open in NYUAD. Also, I think something that's like super important that for some reason I wasn't aware that like everyone is fighting to get like summer internship. I did not know that. Instead of doing nothing during the summer, I really recommend you try your best to get summer internships every summer. This will help you so much after you come out of university, because you have like a little bit of work experience. So that's another regret I have. I wish I looked for summer internships like even freshman year. Yeah, and obviously those on-campus jobs that you get will help you land those summer internships. And also, I think there's a thing here at NYUAD where like if you have a summer internship, you can apply for like a stipend or something, like, or housing. I don't remember. Don't quote me on this. I think so. Another thing I'd say is really actually sit down and think critically about what you want to do and like what major you want to do. Because at the end of the day, certain majors has a lot more potential for jobs than others. And that's something I wish I like actually thought about. When I was a freshman, I was like, no, I'm gonna do what I want. Girl, I wish I did a double major in computer science. Like, I wish, because it's super easy to get a job here or not super easy, but it's relatively easier to get a job here if you do computer science or engineering. I think really think critically about your major and think about the future potential for jobs, like actually, and see if like, do you love it that much that you wouldn't mind the job uncertainty that comes with it? Because now that I'm about to graduate, I'm like, damn, you know, I'm looking for jobs, right? I wish I like minored in CS. If I actually did 2 more classes, I could have had a minor in CS. You know, it is what it is. I'm not saying interactive media doesn't get you jobs. It definitely can. I think it's just such a broad subject. And also, I don't think interactive media really, the name itself doesn't really represent what you do in the major well. Because when I tell people I do interactive media outside of this campus, they're like, oh, are you like the one who works in the broadcasting like channels? Like a newscaster? No. I always have to explain to them, I'm like I do coding, I make robots, and I like use Arduinos and stuff like that, and I do like woodworking. They're like, what? Something else I'd say is that these study away programs here are so good. I'm pretty sure NYU is one of the top study away universities. Like, really take advantage of the amount of opportunities that are like fully paid for to go abroad and like experience new cultures and experience something that's different from what you're used to. It just adds like character development, you know what I mean? I can say, yeah, I lived in New York. What about it? So I have interesting stories about New York in my study abroad there. So if you want to hear tea about that, comment down below. I can do like a story time about my study away experience in New York. But anyways, only went to LA, New York, but like a lot of people on this campus have been to maybe 4 places. So that's like 4 countries that you can go to, you know? I could have gone to like 4 if I wanted to. I could have gone to Shanghai, could have gone to Italy, could have gone to, and then I went to New York and LA. But I was like, nah. I don't want to make this video too long, so I'm gonna leave you with the last point, which is, now that I'm a senior, I can tell you that capstone is not as scary as it seems. It's not that big of a deal. I think when I was a freshman, like hearing about seniors doing capstone, I thought it was like a cool thing. I don't know why. I was just like scared about, it's like a big thing. It takes like 2 semesters. It's not that crazy, to be honest. I think especially for like the more creative majors, like you feel like it's such a big deal, you're to make an exhibit and stuff like that. It's not that big of a deal. Don't stress. I think the guidance from every major is pretty good. It's not that scary. It's really not. What I would say is I'd recommend you do something that like interests you. Maybe I'm just talking for an interactive media or like creative major, because for us, we can kind of choose what we want to do. We can make a game, we can do an installation, or make a robot. Obviously, you can do something that like links to what you want to do in the future. Like, oh, I want to go into the games industry, so I'm gonna make a game. Boom, you can. So it really depends. I don't know. I'm talking for creative majors, because I know for economics they have to do a research paper and it's not as like open. Yeah, I just want to say capstone's not that big of a deal. Like, it's not that scary. So don't worry if you feel like it's daunting. It's not. Just relax. I'll see if I can make more videos. Try to make the most of my time in NYUAD. Anyways, thank you for watching.